We're about to hook someone up. It's Chris and the Crew's Blind Date on 94.5 PST.
You guys remember Alex and Devin, right? We set them up for a blind date over the weekend. They're back to, fill us in on how it went. He's a model on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what he did.
He works at an appliance store.
Oh, that's right.
Because remember I said it would be funny if he posed on top of a freezer or a fridge or something.
Yes. She is a photographer trying to get her own business going. Both seem just fun, normal people. Both had pets. Both played tennis. There were some other similarities, that made me think that these two were going to be perfect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hear what happened. Alex is coming on first. Hey there. Good morning.
Hey, hi, Chris.
So I've been thinking about you guys.
Well, you don't have to worry because we had a really good time.
Yay! Yay. I'm always sweating when I bring you guys first back on.
Yeah. No, yeah, we have a ton in common. Likes, dislikes, pet sports. She's a photographer. I'm a model. So I told her to bring her camera along and that we'd have some fun.
Oh, that's fun. Ooh. Good. Okay. So where did you go? What'd you do?
We both came up with one thing to do. We figured that would be fair. I was trying to be creative, so I told her to meet me at this shopping center near where I live. And it's an exotic aquarium and pet store. So there are beautiful fish there and animals, and I thought that would be fun.
Wow, okay. That's very creative. Actually, I know a bunch of my friends that love going to pet stores. Me, not so much, but okay. I think that's a good idea, knowing that she's a pet lover.
Yeah. Well, I think I threw her off a little bit, but she ended up really having fun. She took a bunch of pictures. The fish were beautiful. We were messing around. I was making the fish faces.
That's cute.
That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Dates don't always have to be serious. It's good to kind of let loose and have fun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so where did you go after that?
We went to dinner. She's very pretty. Conversation was good. Yeah, I did feel like an idiot, though. I knocked over a glass of water, and it went everywhere. Not my best moment.
Oh, God. I know that's embarrassing, but you're fine. Come on, it happens.
Yeah. No, it was fine. She felt bad that it was all over my left leg, and she asked if I wanted to go home and change, but it was fine. It was nice out, so I wasn't worried about it drying. And then we took a walk to a really nice park right near the restaurant. She was taking more pictures. There was a lake and a bunch of flowers. It was really pretty. And then that was it. We had met, so I got her to her car and we said goodnight.
Did you say goodnight or did you kiss goodnight?
We said goodnight, but she gave me a good vibe, though.
Okay,
That's
good.
good.
All right. Well, we're going to put you on hold. We're going to go chat with her for a little bit, and then we'll bring you both back on for the big question, whether or not you want to go out again, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
That's kind of cute.
That's adorable.
Different. Usually we hear dinner, went to dinner.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool, knowing she's a photographer, so he takes her to a place where he knew that she would like taking pictures, like of exotic fish and stuff like that. That's kind of cool.
Chris, you've been married for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married less than a year. But when your man cues in on what you really like and thinks about a date and actually puts effort into a date, you're like, oh my God. It's amazing. So if I was Devin, I'd be like, oh my God, he paid attention. He really went the extra mile.
I think it's kind of cute. Yeah.
Totally
but I
cute.
don't know what he meant by, I think I threw her off. I don't know. We'll have to find out what she says and try to figure out what that means.
Yeah.
But it sounded like she kind of went with it.
Yeah. He said he got good vibes.
Yeah.
Yay.
It all sounded pretty good.
I know. I always
Ended up at a park. That's kind of cute, kind of strolling through a park.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
And the weather was nice this weekend. So, and I always get excited when we hear the first person and then I jump too soon. But
I know.
It sounds good.
I know. So we'll bring her on in a few minutes and she can fill us in, based on what she remembers from the date.
Did he tell you he asked me to take his new headshots for him?
What?
Oh.
His new headshots. What?
Okay, wait, hold on. I'll tell you about that in a second. First, let me tell you, He told me to meet him at the fish place in the shopping center. I thought we were going to a seafood restaurant.
Oh, no. It wasn't a restaurant.
No. It was an actual fish store.
Yes.
Like a pet store.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It has exotic fish and other animals. I guess thinking back, I should have asked, but it turned out being okay. It was actually beautiful. I took some pictures of them. But he kept posing by the fish and asking me to take his picture.
Oh, my God.
And he would make these faces. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh, my. I think he was just trying to have some fun. I mean, really? Maybe that's what he meant by headshots?
No. I'm getting to that. So we went to get something to eat, and he was acting like we were being filmed. You guys didn't send people to video us, did you?
No.
Nope, we stayed home.
Absolutely not. Although, that's actually, Tiffany, not a bad idea.
I've wanted to go on these dates. I've asked you.
It's not a bad idea.
He kept saying things like, "Oh, I hope they're getting my good side." And he had spilled a glass of water, which was no big deal. And he looked over, like, in the corner of the restaurant and said something like, "Oh, no big deal. They can just edit that out."
What?
And he, like, waved. I was like, what is going on here?
Oh, boy. I think he was just trying to be funny.
Oh, my gosh.
I think. I mean,
We hope.
He didn't say anything about that. So maybe he was just trying to break the ice, or I don't know.
Okay, now I'm getting to the headshots. Body shots.
Body shots.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
He'd take me to this park near the restaurant, which was actually beautiful. There was a lake with a waterfall, and we're talking. Everything was fine. We actually have a lot in common.
I
Okay.
know you do. That's why I thought you guys would be perfect together.
So all of a sudden, he says to me, "I really need some new headshots. Would I mind taking them?"
Oh, God.
And then he got posing all over the park. Like, at one point, he just ripped off his shirt.
Fabulous.
Off his shirt.
Dying.
Oh, my
Fabulous.
God. Wait a minute. He ripped off his shirt?
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Typical headshots are just that, shots of your head.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. This is so great.
I would have been dying.
I'm sorry.
Well, actually, did he have a nice chest?
A little too hairy for me.
Aw. Darn it.
God, ew. Oh.
It wasn't that bad. It was just strange at times.
Well, at least he had you laughing. Or are you just laughing now? Were you not laughing then?
No, he did.
Okay, all right. Well, you're going to have to decide if you want to go out with him again. It does sound like you guys had fun. So in a few minutes, we'll bring you back, both of you back on to tell us, okay?
Okay.
All right, you hold on a sec.
Oh, my gosh.
Imagine.
He's like, yes, a photographer. Now I'm going to use her for my new headshots.
I don't know why, but I've had this picture in my head of him like laying shirtless on like a big rock.
I have the same picture. Same picture in my head, Chris. What the heck just happened?
I do still think that the fish place was cute. I don't know why he said fish place, because he said to us it was an aquarium store. I don't know why he'd say to her.
It's weird.
Maybe that is why he said she was a little thrown off.
Okay.
'Cause she thought she was going to a seafood restaurant.
Okay. People got to stop using us. Like, if you want headshots done, get them done yourself. Don't use us. I can't.
That's a little weird.
I can't.
Like, hey, can you take some pictures of me on a first date?
And what's he talking about people following him? Like, does he think he's like a famous model and people will like spot him out?
I think he was trying to be funny with that.
Weird.
Like, hey, they can edit that. Probably because he was just mortified that he spilled the drink or whatever.
Weird.
So we heard
It's a little bizarre.
she was cracking up. She said, strangest date I've ever been on. But she laughed through the whole thing.
She did.
He told her, hey, let's meet at this fish place. She thought she was going to dinner at a seafood restaurant. It was an aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
But really cute. he planned that because there were a bunch of like exotic fishes, listen to me, exotic fish and pets. He knew she was kind of into that. She's a photographer.
Right.
And she actually did say, I ended up taking some really cool pictures of them. So kind of cute.
Yeah.
Then they go to this park. Adorable. It was a beautiful night, remember? Saturday night. Then she said he ripped off his shirt and was posing for pictures.
Like, take my pictures. Paint me like one of your French models.
In his defense, now,
Yes.
the shirt coming off, not totally sure I understand all of that, but in his defense, headshots are very expensive.
Yes, but headshots are not your chest.
Don't care.
That's
This
why I
is
said
Chris and
his
the Crew's
shirt
blind
coming off-
date, not
However,
headshots.
He was seeing a
No.
means to an end.
No. No.
You heard what she said. Typically, headshots are just
That's
your
why I said
head.
I can't justify all of it. I'm like, I want these to work out so badly sometimes that I'm like, well, I mean, what's the worst thing he did?
And then what did she say? She goes, were you filming us? Because he kept looking over saying, they can edit that out.
Yeah.
He was just making light. He spilled
That's what I
some
think.
water. He was nervous.
I agree. I think that was really his attempt at humor.
Some of it I find to be cute, actually, and charming.
And she was laughing. I
Yeah.
mean, she was
might have been laughing at him, not with him, but yeah.
Well, that's what Tiffany said. Are you laughing with him? Or are you laughing?
Yeah.
But I find a lot of that to be charming.
I don't know. I'm seeing pretty split texts here.
50-50
Some saying
on
he's a
second
weirdo.
date, yeah.
Some-
50-50.
Some saying he's cute, endearing.
She's got a decision to make, huh?
Yeah, she does. All right. Let's bring them back on. Are they there, Tiff? Mm-hmm. We're going to, ask them if they'd like to go out again. So, Devin and Alex, what's it going to be? Alex?
I would love to go out again. No question. We had fun, laughed a lot, laughed all night.
Yes, I certainly did laugh all night. I had a nice time, but I think I have to say no for the second. Sorry.
Oh, man. Oh, are you serious? It was the water I spilled everywhere, wasn't it?
It was a lot of things. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going to put them, Tiffany, put them on.
Why are you saying boo to her? This guy is weird, and he made her take headshots. I told you he's posing on refrigerators, and he's in the park. Like, what is going on here?
I wonder, can I get those pictures?
I was just going to say, can we get those pictures? Chris and I want them.
Send him a bill for the photography.
Here's what's coming up with Chris and the Crew.
Oh, well. All right, coming up around 7:48.